emotional, but sometimes I cry when I think of all the pain that I've caused you inside. But what? But you still love me. You still love me. I got a little groove right here. So you still love me. Somebody just move a little bit right there. So you still love me. Running back to you with my hands lifted high. I give you my heart, I give you my heart. Say, I give you my life, and I give you my life. Don't need to be emotional. Don't need to be emotional. Sometimes I cry. When I think of all the pain that I've caused you inside. Put your hands up and say right here. You still love me. Say, you still love me. You still love me. When you get it, somebody just say, you still love me. You still love me. You still love me. Let's go, Alvin. This is my favorite part right here. Look it out with your hands. At the end of the day, he loves me. At the end of the day, he loves me. Come on, when you get to say at the end of the day, he loves me. Say it again, say at the end of the day, he loves me. Raise it up, say at the end of the day. At the end of the day, he loves me. Somebody wave their hands right here. Say at the end of the day, he loves me. Say at the end of the day, he loves me. Don't mean to get emotional, but it makes me cry when I think of all the pain that I've caused him inside. You say, but you still love me. Oh, you still love me. Last time, you still love me. Give God a hand clapping for me. Anybody just need God's glory? What would you do for the glory of God? I'll cross the hottest desert. I'll travel near or far. Somebody just say, for your glory. Lord, if I find favor in your sight. Come on, worship and say, Lord, please. Oh, that's good, y'all. Hear my heart's cry. Say, I'm desperately waiting. Just to be where you are. Say, across the hottest desert. Across the hottest desert. Yes, I will. Travel near or far. Let's do it for your glory. For your glory. I will do anything. Just to see you. Just to see you. To behold you. To behold you as my. Say it again. Say for your glory. father at my father's church back home in Jessup, Georgia. Y'all might know where it is. And we went to a conference, and the Lord spoke to me. He said, you got 4 months, and I want you to move to Atlanta. I was like, what? You know, I'm comfortable. Anybody ever been like that? God say something to you, and it's like, what? All right, y'all can talk back to me. And so he said, you got 4 months, and I want you to move to Atlanta. I had nothing in Atlanta. My cousin lived there. She told me I could stay with her for 6 months. 6 months was too long anyway. And so I moved to Atlanta. I had nothing. I had no job. And the only money I had was the money that my dad's church gave to me. Let me tell you about that. And so 4 months to the day, come down a little bit, Mom. 4 months to the day was on a Sunday. I have any PKs in the house, some preacher's kids. I was like, I'm not moving on Sunday. I gotta get my checks. What? I'm like, hey, I gave my life to this church. Y'all gonna give me some money. And so my cousin called me, and she was like, Pastor Murphy's doing something on Monday. I think you need to be in Atlanta on Monday. I was like, girl, get off my phone. I'm moving to it. No, on Sunday. I'm sorry. And you need to be there on Sunday. I was like, I'm moving on Monday because I gotta get these checks. And so I hung up on her. And so she called. Anybody just got some trifling cousins? So she got on the phone and called my mama. And so mama called me from work and she was like, I just talked to your cousin. I think maybe you should be in Atlanta on Sunday. I was like, Mama. See, you know, sometimes, you know, you can put your little sweetness on your mamas. It's Mother's Day. So I put that sweet thing on her. But she's a prayer warrior. I was real stubborn. So I was definitely moving on Monday. So I got home and nobody had spoken to my dad all day. And Daddy called me in the room, baby, come here, I need to talk to you. I was like, hey, Daddy. And he said, the Lord told me you need to be in Atlanta on Sunday. I was like, oh. Why don't y'all leave me alone? And so, needless to say, I moved to Atlanta on Sunday, but I got my checks though. And so, yeah, you gotta get them checks. Everybody love money. I don't love it more than God. I don't think it's in order, but I got my checks though. Okay. And what was I talking? Oh, so I got to Atlanta, right? This was the first day that William Murphy started his church. I literally drove straight to the church with luggage still in my car. I walked in the church and the worship team was singing a song saying, I wanna be where you are. I gotta be where you are. And immediately the Lord spoke to me and he said, if it makes you uncomfortable, do you still want to be where I am? Because where I am for you is no longer back in Jessup. I've called you to something else now. I'm talking to some people where God has told you some things, and because it makes you uncomfortable, you swept it under the table, put that prophecy on hold. Who am I talking to? I hear the Lord saying, I need you to say, if it makes me uncomfortable, I still want to be where you are. God, if I got to walk out in the fog, if I can't see nothing, all I need to hear is your voice. Who am I talking to in this room? So that same week, I was the only person to join our church that day. The only person, first member to ever join the Dreams in the Church of Atlanta. And my pastor called me that week and said, the Lord told me to take you on the road with me and teach you everything that I know. He didn't know me from Adam's house cat. But because I obeyed the voice of God. Anybody receiving this in the room? I need some people to go back and grab that stuff that the Lord told you to do. You don't know what you done put on hold just because you've been disobedient. I release the spirit of obedience in this room. And I declare some of y'all gonna go back to work and start working on that ministry and that business that God has called you to do. Gonna be where you are. for real, y'all. I gotta be where